Good evening.
Good evening.
How's everybody doing?
Andy Carson has been waiting all day to lurk.
To lurk.
Mhm.
Let the weekend commence. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I didn't get much sleep last night, so my sleep is all fucked up.
You had an early meeting.
I did. I didn't get much sleep. Then I had the early meeting, and then I was going to take a nap, and then some sort of loud shit was happening across the street. They were like, what did you say? Something about sewage?
I don't know. It was like a truck with like something in the ground pumping something. I don't know.
Just putting sewage in the ground. Just
probably taking it out.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was a big truck and it had some pumps in it. Looked like it could contain liquid.
Just making loud Friday morning sounds. That's what that truck was for.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. FFL brats. Brats?
Brats? Did it like... Do you think he was calling us sausages?
Yeah. Specifically bratwurst, not just any old sausage. Regular old sausage.
You like them pre-cooked or you like to cook them yourself?
What's the difference?
Was
the cooking method?
They're served to me when they're cooked, so.
There was a meme I showed Steven yesterday with a pack of bratwurst sausages, and it was like with bones. And the comment was like, "What bones?" Because
where did that bone come
like
from?
they had it looked like rib bones or something inserted in them.
Hey, sexy. And Jenna and Annette.
I was gonna say, well, Geek Boy has bad taste, but then that would mean Jenna has bad taste and Geek Boy's bad taste. So I want to say it. But I don't want to.
What if I do have bad taste?
You do, maybe. I don't know.
I'm right here waiting for you when you hear
it. Just smoke my whiskey today?
Yes.
What kind of Mick torture does Steven have to test my patience tonight? Oh, yeah. So I didn't feel like pulling logos. I wanted to do something different today. So instead of guessing the pixelated logos, I have taken scientific name of a fish and told Dolly 3 ChatGPT to draw it. And notoriously, AI programs don't know fish. So have fun with that.
But you gave the scientific name, so I feel like they're definitely not going to. Common names, they'd be a little bit closer.
I don't know. I wanted to be precise, just in case. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna smoke my whiskey.
What I think you should do. This is my opinion on that. I think you should smoke your whiskey, but not until Oinky shows up. And just however much you've drank, that's how much. So if you just have like a little bit of ice and water in there, you're going to add smoke to that little bit of water.
Oinky, please hurry.
Does that mean Oinky's going to stay in Dungeons and Dragons until it ends, though?
Is she?
What if Oinky never shows up? There are a lot of streams going right now. We're just one, so maybe she made a better decision and went somewhere else. Because we got D&D, we got Mexicali, Fish Easy, and Craig, and some other people that I can't see on my feed. But yeah, choices. What if I smoke it twice?
I don't know. Which one are you going to use?
I don't know. I used the cherry wood last time, so.
Did you use all of the cherry wood?
No, but why would I?
Well, no, I just mean like, is it one serving per thing?
Just a little pinch. Like, this is the cherry. I mean, there's that much left. Like, it looks like I used hardly any of it at all.
Okay.
She just doesn't want you to use it all up in one go.
It's a lot of wood. I'm going to use pear.
Is Linky not here yet? I haven't seen.
Linky's busy in Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right there.
Oh. Did he not come in and say, hi there, Fishfam? Hit the like, turn the like button blue?
No, Zenny's got Linky blocked.
Maybe. Or maybe Fishfam Link has Zen blocked.
I wouldn't blame Fishfam Link.
Or I blocked it from the whole channel.
Zen the pink flamingo pics aren't bragging, but with the fish points, those hurt.
I didn't put. I went to. I can't talk. I have not slept. I meant to take pictures of pink flamingo on Monday, but I forgot. But then I took them later. My pink flamingo is performing as expected. It's not flamingoing very well. There is some new growth,
but it's pinking.
Does it stand up on one leaf?
It's got to eat a bunch of shrimp first, and then it'll turn pink, right?
I don't want to think about how pink flamingo mothers feed their
the milk. Springs. Like whenever, yeah, that's creepy looking.
Oh, it's a pink milk.
It's a red milk.
Oh.
And they gotta like use their beak to get it out of their head.
Cool. Bird milk is pretty wild.
Do worms that eat yellow shrimp turn yellow?
Mystery snails that eat bloodworms have red poo.
I have heard of planaria in like a neocaridina or caridina tank turning the color of the shrimp that it was gorging on.
Mm.
I mean, that's just anecdotal, and there's a lot of things you hear on YouTube that are sometimes partially true. Yeah, all of it for sure.
If someone says it out loud, it is true, right?
Yep.
Does that mean what you said about the airport true, Jenna?
Wait, what did I say about the airport?
The airport sign.
What?
Oh. I sent her
what
a
are y'all
meme.
talking about?
Nothing, girl stuff.
Okay. Good. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, it's on the internet. And also, if it's true, but then someone, like something is proven to be true, but then like someone else says, I disagree, then that becomes untrue and the other thing is true. So it's just the last person to say something is the one who's telling the truth, who knows, right? Oh, I need to like drain some of this whiskey down. I got to drink some more before I can put this in here. If someone says it out loud, it's true. It really works, but I'm now going to have to get bigger pants.
Did you get unlimited?
Congratulations.
I bet you won.
That's like Louisiana bourbon or whiskey or something that I got you.
Unpaid sponsor is JT Melek Distillers, Louisiana handcrafted whiskey.
Our only sponsor is Fluval.
118 proof, 59% alcohol. I'm going to scrape that Fluval sticker off. I just forgot. But yeah, it's very prominent, isn't it?
Maybe we're also sponsored by Autofull. Just this random beer company.
Oh. It's right floating right above you.
Sponsored by Cricket.
Yeah.
If you say it out loud, it's true. They're just gonna start sending a bunch of free cricket things to an.
Well, all I can say is that that
many
would be a
chairs
lot of
can fit in
companies
this house?
making weird financial decisions to pay us. I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the participants.
Nancy B has a deck of What the Fish cards. That's these.
Something maybe you can find at the Fishfam link table at the Clash.
Yeah.
So what all are we going to be selling at the Fishfam link table?
So I guess
plants.
we can talk about this. So we'll be bringing plants, and we'll have some decks of What the Fish cards. I believe that Dee Dee said she has some botanicals and coasters, right?
Yep.
And we have some fish puzzles coming.
Oh yeah.
And what else did you make specifically? Because I'm sure it's a list.
Koozies. We'll have some lanyards. Also have tote bags.
Mm-hmm.
Some more puzzles.
So where do these puzzles come from?
I might send some blankets. If there's enough interest.
So some are made by Annette, and some of them are wooden puzzles where the pieces are the shape of like fish or turtles or things.
Okay.
And they fit together to make
Uh-oh. Is our internet fucking up?
Puzzle.
Yeah.
Is it just Jenna cutting out?
Just Jenna. And she's a little bit pixelated.
Yeah.
When's the last time you rebooted that old laptop? A few months.
Well, it was giving me the Wi-Fi thing, not my laptop.
Are you on Wi-Fi?
I am not on Wi-Fi. No, the StreamYard Wi-Fi thing. I am not on Wi-Fi.
Connection warning.
Big Cat is asking, can I buy What the Fish cards somewhere? So yes, you can PayPal Steven $20 if you would like a set. That includes the cards and shipping. And I believe, it's not food, so we can send it internationally.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you would like to purchase What the Fish cards at the Clash, I was thinking $15 because we won't have to ship them.
Yes, that's good. They are kind of overpriced, but that's the nature of these print on demand things when we're not requesting 500 of them.
Yeah.
So participants include the Zen Ginger. Is a short one, be easy. The Zen Ginger, Andy Carson, Volcanics Aquatics Works, Brenton Lakecap, Caitlin DeRosier, Merrick T, TJ Autocross, Monster Fish Gal, Nathan Hovey, Big Cat, Coral Works, Geek Boy, Shady Grady, Nancy B in Tennessee, Linda Worth, Toonie Loon, Fish Fam Link, Passing Wind, Dee Dee's Findin, Benjamin Peters, and then Gardens with the.
Oh, we also forgot buckets.
Oh, yes, we will also have buckets. Also, another thing before we get off this topic, I put this question up so we don't forget about it. And welcome in SC Catahoulous. If anyone, so two things. If you are not going to the Clash, or even if you are, but if you have stickers that you would like to be at the Fishfam link table, you can bring them to the Clash if you're going, or you can mail them to me. You can send an email to Fishfam link, hello@fishfam.link, if you would like me to send my address so that you can send stickers and we will put them out at the Fishfam link table. If you would like to help Fishfam link, as you know, we all kind of volunteer to do this, but there are costs that mostly fall on Matt. So
we're going to try to make him some money.
Yeah. So if you are going to the Clash and you have some spare fish or some spare plants and you would like to bring them to donate to our table so that we can try to make some money for Matt, please do that. The only thing that I ask is that if you are bringing anything alive, please label what it is, scientific name and common name, so that if people have questions. And if you are not going to the Clash, but you have some items that are not alive that you would like to donate to us, like if you have merch or something you've made, or like a brand new thing that you never opened and you don't want it, you can send that to me and we'll bring it too.
Sweet.
So,
and then everything goes to the auction if it doesn't sell, right?
Yes. So
unless you just
any livestock and plants
and
anything that people donate will go to the auction, and it will be completely donated to the clubs. Anything that we put in the auction, we won't make a profit off of.
Cool.
But like if we don't sell all these What the Fish cards, I'm going to bring them back home. I'm not going to donate them.
We had SC Cat House come in, Nano Aquarium guy, and Mountaintop Puffer Keeper. Welcome.
So here's a question for you. Now that my spiel is over.
That was a lot, you know.
Okay.
Is there a way to clean the CO2 regulators? Because I'm noticing that on the pressure side, not the tank side, the gauge doesn't go back down to 0 when I turn it off. When you say turn it off, do you mean closing the solenoid? Because that's the working pressure and it should not change unless it's a bad regulator. I have had bad regulators where the working pressure rises or falls whenever the solenoid is closed. It should not do that. So just so you know, if it's not changing, then that's solid. That's good. It shouldn't. Welcome Mountain Greenery and Mickey M.
Mickham is unboxing some killifish. I don't know what kind of killifish it is.
Chevalier. It sounds very fancy. Chevalier.
Is it French? Are they French killies?
No, they're not. But I just like.
Now take a sip of your drink with your pinky out.
Okay. Pinky out, like really extended.
You were telling me that I talk too much?
No, my brain has Clash fatigue. That's all. I like to attend the Clash.
Yeah.
It just can't be your whole personality.
Correct.
Wow.
All right, I think I have brought the level down. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Down enough to
see, there's like a little thing there. And then,
so which one are you picking?
The pearwood. Time to light this shit on fire.
Let's just do extra fire.
Oh, extra.
You guys ready for the kids to start school?
Next Thursday, right? This is extra fire.
Well, I think she said, are we ready? No, don't do extra fire.
It doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, good. She asked if we're ready for the kids to start school, not when.
Yeah. And I'm just saying yes, and it's happening next Thursday.
I mean, they don't bother me being home. I am not necessarily ready to
Oh.
Buses and stuff.
Wake up at 5 a.m. for buses. So Passing Wind asks, even when I turn off the actual tank and open up, I think the gauge is stuck at this point. I think I'm going to break down and buy a new one.
When you turn off the actual tank, well, if you turn off the tank, but the needle valve is closed and the solenoid is closed, the pressure remains. If you actually take the regulator off and the gauge doesn't change, now that's an issue. But if the pressure is maintaining in the regulator and it's not releasing at any point, then it should stay the same, even if you close the valve on the tank. So I had purchased a used Milwaukee. Oh yeah. So that's the brand that Kelly had gas her tank years ago. So I've never used it. I don't know if it's any good, but
welcome back, Jay, Nano Aquarium Guy.
Welcome back to membership.
Just a reminder, if anyone is a member, please go fill out the member plant form. It's been hot, so we've been taking a few weeks off because we don't want to send burnt plants to anyone, but we are monitoring the weather. I have everybody tracked and their cities next to their name. So every week I go through the list and see, is there anyone that we can send plants to? And it's not going to be 190 degrees.
It wouldn't be burnt plants. It would just be like a putrid soup if you open the bag.
So.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, we were in the hundreds yesterday.
And welcome in, Sharkfin.
Sharkfin Adventures.
Yeah, Caitlin says, geez, states start and dates vary so much. We go back September 4th. Yeah, they go back next Thursday is their first day. But they usually end like May 21st, 22nd-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're the 27th or the 28th of August this month. That's when they start.
They've tried to change the dates on us before, like have the school end around June and start again in September.
Yeah. I just think it's dumb having our kids, they go to school for like 3 days and then they have a 3-day weekend for the holiday. And I'm like, well, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, you would think they would just start after Labor Day if they were going to, our kids start early enough that they've been in school for like almost a month by the time Labor Day comes. And that kind of makes some sense, I guess, except for the fact that they have to go to school when it is so hot still. Like those
before school days.
That first month of school is just miserable.
Remember when they would catch the bus across the street and like at the beginning of school waiting out in that heat because you had to supervise them? Now they're both old enough that they can unsupervised catch the bus, but it used to be
I wait with Zachary in the morning.
I'm like, I'm still paranoid, like looking through blinds.
Yeah, well, that's in the air conditioner at least. School should be year round. Kids would love that.
It's more because of the other kids and making sure that he is being well behaved and not following along with some other things. Not because I don't think he could wait for a bus.
Are you saying that our neighbors are awful? They could be.
I'm not going to say that out loud.
Throw a rock at a car.
So, Epiplatus Chevalier come from Congo, Belgian, French. So that might be the reason for the name. Yeah, makes sense. So they are Frenchy.
Do they start school early so they're in AC during the summer? I mean, there's AC and heating all year round here. And people have it in their homes. I think they just, whenever we were kids, like I remember writing journals in June at the end of the school year. So I'm assuming we started later and it just kind of inched earlier and earlier.
Yeah, they switch it around sometimes. Welcome, Sam Pittman said we start on the 14th. I drive a bus, but I miss the kids in the summer.
It's because kids got to have weather days for the hurricanes. We do have some contingency days. Yeah. Oftentimes, every few years, we might need a hurricane day. It seems more recently we've had more like bad weather freezing days because in Louisiana, we're just not equipped to handle freezing roads. There's no
That's
salt
when everybody
trucks.
panics.
They put sand on them, which is not the same. So it's not safe to load kids up on buses on a frozen road.
At least do some gravel, some traction.
I mean, sand kind of works, just not, maybe it's not as effective. I don't know. I don't know if sand is, huh?
No.
What?
Sand just turns into mud.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going out there, so I can't tell you the effectiveness at all.
No, school should not be year-round. School staff are already done by spring break. School staff is already done by winter break a lot of times.
Just imagine springing that on them, and like they've been teaching for that many years, and now suddenly they get no summers, no pay raise either.
But there are some schools that are year-round, but a lot of times what they do in a school is year-round is they do like a semester and then a 2-week break and then a semester and a 2-week break. So they have, I guess, a little bit more school than regular, but more frequent breaks. Because, yeah,
as a student, I wouldn't like that.
Parents know they're ready for, a lot of parents act like they're ready for a break after summer, and then teachers have them for like a bunch of weeks in a row.
During the summer, like, what do our kids do? Zachary disappears into his room, into gaming land, and he eats, presumably sleeps. They're definitely not like bothersome.
Yeah, it's like raising the dead over the summer though.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get them up. That's been my struggle the last few days, is anytime I gotta get him up and he's not ready to be up. It's the worst.
Hey, Rocky and Miles.
Yeah.
Welcome. Zen said, what's left of the
they
pearl
do
weed?
Forget.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Zen was
where?
talking about the last shipment earlier, about what was left of the pearl weed into the soil. It was overfilling my tank. I have a pearl weed in the plant farm that I don't want, but it has attached itself to the rock wall in the back, and I just kind of rip it out every so often, and then it comes back. It's like a substitute for algae. I would prefer that over algae. That's why I keep a lot of weeds in all of my tanks, just because they grow fast. I definitely don't need them to grow that fast, but it's handy to outcompete algae.
Planting young trees in the middle of Sweden was a thing when I was a teenager. To like rebuild forests, or as
teachers just needed to get them out of their face.
I don't know.
Get out of here. Go plant a tree. Something productive, though.
Both my kids had summer jobs this year.
How old are your kids? 5 and 6.
Pay one of them to be the maid of the house and one of them to be the cook of the house.
Put them to work.
They got to have roles, Start early. You're born in this world to work. You're born, you work, you retire, if you're lucky. Like, not at this age, you're not retiring.
What do you think the AI is saying about our stream? Can you see it about our stream, or can only other people see it?
I can, but it doesn't always show it. Let's see. I gotta pull up the YouTube side. And then close it, open it.
Sweden exports a lot of paper and steel. You know of IKEA, right? We don't have an IKEA here. I mean, I know of it.
We have one across the bridge.
There's one in New Orleans.
I've been once.
Wait, we get to retire?
If you're lucky, because first you have to be lucky enough to get a job out of college, and then, you know. Speaking of which, Coro, I know you've been on the job hunt. How is that going? Just as shitty as expected in this day and age? 18, she's working for the college for the summer. My 16-year-old son's a lifeguard, local pool. Nice. Retiring is for the competent and prepared. I'll likely be one of those old ladies working some job to pay the bills until I'm dead. Well, you got to do something. You can't stop. I know if men stop having activities, like stuff to do, a purpose, that's when we just kind of fade away.
Oh, you said activity is really weird, like it was an innuendo.
Activities. Well, maybe it is.
I'm glad we interpreted that the same way, Jenna.
Good. Activities. Yeah. Invest in stocks. Since I'm also indecisive, yeah. Goro said, I highly recommend signing up to run a fireworks stand if you have kids. Black Cat or whoever sets the prices and sets up and takes down the tents. You have to be there 24 hours, though, to prevent theft. Cool. Interesting. I didn't know they did all that, like set the prices and set up the tents and everything. So essentially, you're just like a Black Cat employee. Stan says, I'm setting up tanks in the science rooms at my school this year. I had a bowls in a class last year. The kids were fascinated with the snails.
Snails are an easy thing to grow in a classroom.
Grow snails like a plant?
Yeah. To breed.
Propagate. You propagate the snails. Yeah, put a bunch of ram's horn and pond snails and just drop food in there indiscriminately, and they can see the whole life cycle. Yeah,
they exist. They're already there.
They'll be there for sure. But yeah, they can see the snail eggs and how gross they are, with little slimy globs of snail eggs. They can watch the whole life cycle.
Internet on a yacht is expensive.
What if he just wants to disconnect? Maybe he's
not doing a good remote job. What remote job can he do being disconnected? Is he gonna write a book? Write a book.
Yeah, he's gonna be a yacht author.
I mean, technically, I just have to be connected for my meetings.
And then he'll stop at a port and turn in his manuscript and sail away to the next one. I don't know.
Good point. Is it still expensive in the age of Starlink?
Yeah. Have you ever seen some of those below deck episodes where they're on the yacht and they get some people that are like, oh, I need internet for working, doing meetings and stuff like that, and then they don't get it. It doesn't go through or whatever. I
mean, we're talking about the affordability of internet on a yacht that theoretically Geek has purchased. So I don't think the internet expense.
Depends on where he's sailing, I guess.
Maybe it's a family yacht that his family has passed down to him.
Is he going to stay in the U.S. or is he going to go somewhere international?
Wherever, right? Let's see. Welcome in, Thorn Trap. Geek says, if I manage to get one that has a 3,000 nautical miles range, I will. That's about what you need to cross the Atlantic. Okay. Houseboats have more space, and Starlink is available for boats. I think we just solved the problem here. All you need is money. Just a lot of money.
The one I really want is in Barcelona.
Oh.
The yacht.
The job.
The wife.
Okay, what can he do in Barcelona online? Yeah, I just think he needs to become an author.
But a Spanish author, if it's in Barcelona.
You just have ChatGPT translate it. It's mostly accurate, right?
Yep.
What do you think Geek would write? Romance novels?
Oh, smut. I can see it now. Smut.
Isn't that what a romance model is?
She wants me to say Barcelona instead of Barcelona.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
Barcelona.
Barcelona. It just sounds lispy.
So like in Castilian Spanish, they do some things like that.
So are they going to get a captain, or has Geek got his yachting captain's license? Because I think you have to have a different license per size of the boat.
So Passing Wind just signed up for AT&T internet. They put in fiber, so I'll be getting faster internet at a cheaper price. Get this. So my parents moved to the middle of nowhere. They shouldn't have access to nice things in the middle of nowhere. That is not the way things are supposed
They
to
have
work.
RO water out of the tap as well.
Don't get me started. Okay. So what has always struck me as odd is they like to live in the middle of nowhere, but then also complain about the internet because they had to use HughesNet. Like, well, what do you expect? But then they got Starlink, which was better. They could actually stream. But now they are getting better internet than what we have. And that infuriates me. They're getting Brightspeed, which is fiber to the premises, and it is 1 gig up and 1 gig down. We live in civilization, and we can get 1 gig down, but it's still capped at the 30 megabits a second upload speed because, they don't want us running servers and stuff out of our house. So yeah, you move to the middle of nowhere and suddenly you get better internet.
Can you set up a server at your parents' house?
What for? I just want better internet.
No. Can you roll the R2? Can y'all roll your R's? He said Barcelona.
La, 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 la.
But you wouldn't roll the R that much in Barcelona because it's only one R.
Okay. Bye. Where'd she go?
She'll be back.
Well, I hope so. Man, Geek is really planning this out. For under 75 feet, you only need a motorboat, captain's licensee, and not a super yacht license. This is like a real thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
June says, don't make me go get my son to explain what the hell you're talking about. I know it's about the internet, fish and plants, fish and pants. Just internet.
Have you talked about pants yet?
What kind of pants? The disappointment pants?
See, so the thing is that it's not back home. Like you've never lived at this house.
No.
That they lived where, I mean, not where we live, but the city where we live is where you grew up. And then they moved to the city where Brookley lives.
Mm-hmm.
And then you moved out, and then they moved to Florida.
Yep.
And then they moved back to this new house. Yes, it's only the double R and when it starts with it. Yes, if you start with an R, you do the roll, and double R's, you do the roll. So there's 2 separate letters in Spanish. There's R, which is 1 R, and then there's R, which is 2 R's. So like perro with just 1 R is but, like the conjunction, and perro is a dog. Makes a difference.
Well, okay.
Jenna too smart.
Spanish lessons.
Right.
GP. I am not moving to Iowa. I don't want that fucking water. Bad enough. I gotta deal with.
And there are like crabs running around in the library in Iowa.
There's what?
Yeah, crabs everywhere. Everywhere's got crabs.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it.
There's a news story that there is a blue crab in the library, and then another news story that there is a blue crab in a vending machine in a building downtown. So if you live in Iowa, check your house for crabs.
Are people putting them there, or are they just making their way?
Migrating.
Okay. Huh. Ooh.
Everybody has crabs in Iowa. And you know what? It was said on the internet, so it must be true.
There were pictures, so double true now. Not just
in this day and age, we all know that all pictures are completely reflective of reality all the time.
Keep that in mind. Say that again whenever it's time to segue into your new game.
Can we do that now? Because literally, like, from the lack of sleep, the headache is creeping up, and it's just kind of it's like an alien in my head wanting to just punch its way out. So
I know how to make your headache worse.
Oh, okay, go for it.
No, I don't want to, because then Jenna will suffer for it. I'm just going to be as annoying as hell, but.
So I'm the buffer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I don't want Jenna to have to take care of you tonight. She's going to be busy taking care of me.
She has to anyway. Because my head hurts.
She's going to be giving you massages. She's going to comb your hair to sleep.
Do you want a scalp massage?
I think I just want to lie down.
Welcome in, Renee.
Can we do acupuncture on his head tonight?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. At
that
all.
Sounds fun. Get some pressure points to relieve some pain.
I would be so nervous to do that on someone, like even with instructions and like the correct tools.
That sounds about as effective as no, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna pull up a fish, and this is not a fish that exists in reality. This is a fish.
I know what comment you're laughing at.
Cockatoo.
Oh.
But he has a headache, so he doesn't need that.
That poor girl.
No,
she's
making so much money. No, poor girl. She loves it.
Oh, is she capitalizing on it?
Oh, 100%. But she's got a great personality, so it's worth it.
Cool. Well, at least it's working out.
Yeah, they made up a story that she was like a school teacher and she lost her job because of it and stuff. Wasn't true. She was like a factory worker.
So I asked AI to draw a fish. I just said, I gave it the scientific name, and it spat out something that is not the fish. So keep that in mind. But there are some features of each one that are kind of like similar. I think the first 3 are easy. The last one, not so much. So keep that in mind. These are worth 2 points a piece. I don't have like a second version of it. So it's just you see one picture and then you must name the fish. And I need specifics. Like nothing is just like a guppy or something like that. So keep that in mind.
Tetra.
Does anyone know if a year is about the average lifespan of a 5-watt air pump?
It really depends on what you're doing with the air pump. If you are forcing it to do something it's not meant for, like you have a very long length of air line and you have a semi-clogged air stone, then it won't last quite as long. For example, those little aquarium co-op, the green ones, the little green barrel shaped ones, some of them are still going strong after like 5 years for me. Other ones, they died within a month. And I think it has a lot to do with what I was using them for. So let's see. We got some dwarf emerald reservoir, red piranha.
I see 2 correct answers in chat.
Yep.
Are we just giving it to 2?
Was it a Bosemani?
Yep. Zen and Shady Grady.
That was my guess, but like I didn't want to shout it out.
But you just did.
Well, yeah, but after you said,
they got the colors, but just not the correct way of dividing it in half.
Do you know how many times I said the back half is orange, the front is blue, and it was like, sure, got it. Here's one where the back half is orange and the front is blue, and it just gave me the shit.
The tail is orange and the face is blue. Then you get exactly what you asked for.
Take the acupuncture or next to bring out sounding needles. Surely we all know what sounding is, right?
Yes.
It's a bad sound. Rocky and Miles chimed in with Bosemani Rainbow. Anyone in chat want to confirm if it was before or after we confirmed it was Bosemani?
I don't have a Steven doll. I have a Steven snail.
I think give it to Rocky and Miles.
Okay. What's up, Daniel Velez? Okay, Rocky and Miles. Here we go. There's censorship. That fish is way closer towards Dwarf Emerald Reservoir than a Bozeman Rainbow. I don't care what AI says. Dwarf Reservoirs, indeed. Next. This one is so uncanny valley. It's like a doll. That eye.
But zoom out so they can see it.
I'm sorry. Am I making it a little bit too difficult?
Shut up. That's
not... Well, we have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it was going to be quick. Zoom all I want.
Only Oscars and Nathan.
Only Oscars.
And welcome in Darlene's Tanks.
Hi, Darlene. And oinky. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. I have this much left, so
okay.
Take a
You're still gonna use the pear wood?
Yeah, well, I still have a little bit of
Did I get it before Nathan, or was that on? So make sure that you switch from live chat and top chat. Sometimes you have to go back.
Jenna, after the stream, please reboot your laptop.
Yeah, you were okay.
Are you okay?
Okay. Yeah.
After the stream,
well, I can reboot it now.
No.
Don't leave me alone with him.
I'm dangerous. Oinky, look, I've been smoking my whiskey.
He's playing with fire.
Ow. I almost got myself there. Torch it.
Come on,
Cap
you
it.
gotta keep the smoke in.
Yeah.
Other
Well, it takes
way.
a little bit for the fire to stop, so I just don't want to set it down while the fire's still going. That was a good smoking. This is the pear wood. All right. And next one. This should be easy too. I like it, Oinky. I used it last week too, but you weren't here. I was like, I don't care. I want to use it because I hadn't used it yet, and I wanted to use it on stream. So I just let it sit for a bit because there's still smoke. It's a bunch. Damn. Let's see, we got Resboris, Ember Tetra, Cherry Barb, Cherry Barb, Cherry Barb, Cherry Barb, Cherry Barb, Denison Barb. Is that a urine specimen?
No, it's a fish.
Your urine is that color. Seek professional help.
Just dehydration.
For it to be red, no.
That should fix the headache. Yeah, it's gonna make it so much worse. It really is, but not on a delay though.
That makes more sense. I'm over here with
Okay, we got
fish.
3.
Yes.
It was a chili rasbora. So we got Andy Carson.
And Rocky and Miles. And Darlene.
All right.
Have you only tried the one last week and the one this week?
Mm-hmm. So cherry wood and pear. Do I have a favorite wood flavor so far? Not that I have like a super sophisticated palate, but I feel like the cherry wood smelled slightly better last week. But I mean, that was a week ago, so I don't know. Okay, and last but not least, Jenna was stumped.
This one is the hard one.
Oh, I just did a fish that had that hook.
You did?
Which was it? Oh, I don't have Canva pulled up.
Pearl gourami, blue gourami, platy, electric blue acara, placat, teeny tiny cichlid, powder blue, kabaka, alien beta.
Alien beta was my first guess.
Yeah, a few of your guesses on here already. Braycox, blue gourami. Give it a bit. Let's try some smoky. Is it extra smoky?
Did you say which one you prefer, the pear or the cherry?
I think I like the cherry a little bit better.
Okay.
That's, I don't know. Smoke, coffee, tea, and juice, huh? That's interesting.
What kind of food? Smoke your brats in it.
Yeah, I bet it'd be fine with meat for sure. Okay.
I just see 2.
Jay and Oinky.
That was a gourami.
Yep.
I just did a thing for someone that sponsored gourami. And that's why I saw like it had that cookie thing on the bottom.
Yeah,
What's
like little feelers.
Mm-hmm. And Oinky. All right. Cool. Go ahead and
that's stupid.
Well, some people don't like the logo game, so we're gonna change it up sometimes.
No. I don't feel like we should do the 2 fish games. I think we should not do What the Fish and do the logo game if we're playing that.
I disagree. Press a button.
Let's play all the games. Yeah, we should just play all the games.
Just
games.
Keep adding games.
Mm-hmm.
Till it's all games.
I can see a fish being drawn backstage.
Oh God!
But not
I'm
being
an idiot. I'm
not
such
on the
a
screen.
dumb.
So go ahead and like put it back at the beginning before you put it. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Guess what's being drawn backstage.
This is what happens when you don't sleep.
Oh. Nice, Jenna.
Huh? She was
Jenna's
also typing refresh.
Oh.
Steven, you drew this.
Cool. I might have.
Jenna's legs would have been symmetrical.
Probably.
That mouth, it reminds me of like a Cartoon Network character or something. 90s cartoon character.
I kind of forgotten what this one is. Oh, now I remember.
Yeah, you'll know for sure when the last bit.
I waited a bit. Goodness.
Waiting.
Blue shrimp, one of the many I killed.
So, do we want to give it also to Dee Dee because she was the first one to say blue tiger?
Yeah. So Dee Dee, Andy, and Zen.
Yes.
Okay.
So what other kind of colored eyes can a blue tiger?
Black.
Yeah, black.
I don't remember. Is it true that the orange ones are blind, or is that just something someone on the internet said? Because it's YouTube, and YouTube's full of shit. So I don't remember if I trusted the person who said it that one time, or the person who repeated the thing that someone else said one time somewhere else. But it's a thing.
I don't know. I think passing wind is behind.
Ooh, a little bit. False, maybe. They can see.
How do you know?
Eye test.
Read
the eye chart.
Okay.
E. If they can see the E, it's good.
Grant does not think they are blind.
See, I would trust Grant.
And Shady Grady has a tank full of them.
Cool. I believe Grant does communicate with the shrimp.
No, it's Shelby who communicates with them, and she communicates with him.
She's the interpreter.
Mm-hmm. Jenna.
Yeah.
Is the theme creeper crawlers? Brazilian legs.
This is one yellow ass shrimp.
Color seems very accurate to me.
Oh, Zen tried.
Well, I see the answer. June. Dee Dee. And SC Catahoulous.
Okay. Update them points.
I like how you use the dot for the eye.
Yeah.
Just change the color from the eggs. Eric say he'd see us next week.
Yeah, but then he told us that he couldn't make it.
Like half of fucking Fishfam because they're at a barbecue.
Oh no, he isn't.
Finally.
Good job, Alishon.
Finally, people kept saying the word Caradina, but nobody was actually guessing it as a theme.
Oh, do we have a new secret word?
We
do, and no one said it.
No one has said it.
It's possible that one of us has said it at some point on panel, but that doesn't count.
Oh, was it B?
I hate it.
Start with B and end with.
I don't know.
Zen
all right, Miss Expert
everything.
who drew stuff. Who drew this one?
Oh, I know who drew this one. It was the daughter of the Eaters and then Shelby.
Yes.
It was Layla.
Because she paid attention last week.
And then Layla drew the outline, and then she drew like all the color up to this point, I think. So she drew most of it. And then Shelby just filled it in.
Well, it didn't look like any of your styles, so that was the only guess I had.
And I've forgotten what this one is too.
Well, you'll see it when you see it in chat. I'm still waiting.
Blue Bolt, Blue Shadow Panda, Blue Diamond.
Okay, I see 3 answers. Zen.
Cool.
Alishon.
Cool.
And Shady Grady.
Shady Grady. Cool. And next. How can you tell if a female shrimp is buried? Well, actually, let's back up for a second because I drew mine buried.
I drew my yellow King Kong buried too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see under like the eggs start off on the saddle here at the top, and then when they are fertilized, they come down here to the belly, and you'll see them. They're like orangey under the belly. Go. Operculum.
Well, that's not what it is, Annette.
Mm-hmm.
What about my behind? Oh my God. Are you caught up yet? Crystal White, Blue Dream.
Who drew this one?
Me.
You tell me. Oh.
Oh,
or
I
Jenna
told
tell
her.
Jenna tell you. Gina.
I didn't like the way it came out, but oh well.
I'm gonna give it like, I don't know, 5 more seconds. Okay.
Oh, I know, Zen. I know.
Zen, yeah.
Branton, Rocky and Miles, and Jay.
So, do they have 6 legs or 2 feet? 4 feet and 2 hands.
I don't know. I was just looking at a reference picture and did a bad job.
No, I'm just wondering if they're supposed to be like, are there some that are designated hands or are they all just feet?
I mean, they definitely grab things and run with them.
They grab it all. They use all their appendages to grab.
Oh, this one's missing a leg.
I
must have been a sparring accident.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Drew the legs that I could see.
Should have drawn like a little nub. I think it's growing back.
I actually forgot what this one is.
Well, I don't see the answer.
Doesn't its head really look like that? Like it's got a giant like forehead and then like inward and then like out?
According to the reference photo that I found on the internet. So yes, conclusively it's real. That's how they look. I copied the drawing to perfection.
To perfection.
Yes.
And only one person has gotten it.
Not my problem. They just don't know.
Well, so are you just giving it to one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who is it? I forgot what it is.
It's a Pinto.
Okay, Galaxy Pinto. So DT said Red Galaxy. What do you?
Other people were saying Red Galaxy too, and they were saying like Red Galaxy Fishbone and Red Galaxy Crystal, and I think Pinto needs to be important so that it's fair.
Sure.
Yep.
Because obviously it's red.
It's red.
I think it's more like a burnt orange.
Kind of.
I should make you guess like the rest of. Jay said he said it at the beginning.
All right.
Yes, he did.
Oh, cool. Maybe don't guess so early.
Maybe his text is so nano. You can see it.
Sometimes people guess so quickly that we miss it. So just lower the bar a little bit. Be a little slow.
Dang, he's yelling.
That's a friggin' crystal. Hey, take it up with the perfect, all-knowing, infallible internet. Okay? The way you tell if the female is buried is you have to put your arm in her all the way to your shoulder, and then you can feel whether or not the babies are in there. I mean, that's a cow. I think that's also a human, right?
Not all the way up to
not all the way up to your.
Yeah, all the way up to the elbow. If you have short arms.
Do you want all of this?
Okay, what is the consolation prize for choosing this stream above all others tonight? A hat thing.
I'm gonna have to turn off my green screen, so hold on. Filter.
Prizes for sending them to you, Steven. I'm gonna cook them up with you.
Very high freight charge.
Why?
Next day air always is.
Okay. Filters. Chroma key. Off.
All the way to the shoulder.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's cheaper to send someone with a box of fish as a carry-on and just pay for the ticket than it would be for shipping.
So they have these like little hat clips for fishing, and normally they are like bass or other like game type fish, but at the Photos convention they had some custom cichlid ones. So this is a golden, they said like hop or peacock, I don't know, some type of cichlid. They have them custom made that you can clip onto the brim of your cap. And what do you want the hashtag to be?
Hashtag.
Teasing her.
No.
I'm going to tease her for not rebooting the laptop.
Whatever. Hashtag pear.
Pear. The fruit?
No,
like
Pear. PAR. Yes, the fruit.
Stop assuming that I can think tonight, because I can't.
Whoa.
PEAR. There we go. There we go. I have created a giveaway.
So pear, like a pear that you would eat.
Or sniff. Drink.
Pears smell good.
Oinky asked if there's any type of smoker wood that I would like to try. I don't often drink alcohol. No.
But you can smoke your tea. You can smoke your juice. You can smoke your food.
Smoke your meat.
The possibilities are slightly limited, but higher than alcohol. Passing Wind has just caught up. Good job. You missed all the games. Smoke that warm ass Coca-Cola.
This is water. I don't think I should smoke water.
Is it warm? If it came out of our tap, it is.
I got it out of the fridge.
Hey, congrats, June. Yeah, because I had insomnia twice this week. It happens for no apparent reason. Brain just says, nah, nope. You think tonight, you don't sleep. And so I had a meeting and then I fell back asleep and I slept through. I woke up for like 5 minutes for Foxy Stream just to say happy birthday, and then conked out by the time Whip went live and bingo. Missed out everything. And then I finally sort of was cognitive by the time Graham's quiz came about. So yeah, the day has just been like totally fucked. Just flipped upside down.
Nathan, I don't like cherry Coke.
I do.
I know, and sometimes you like order it, and like when we went to the movie,
then they switch them.
Yeah, you have to always take a sip first because I don't want to accidentally take a sip of cherry Coke.
God forbid. Your Coke has a little enhancement to it.
Spiced Coke. Now, I don't want anything in my Coke except for regular
soda. She wants
soda.
that pure, uncut Coke.
She'll take Coke with her Coke.
No explanation is necessary. I won. That's all that matters. Good job. I will be there tomorrow for here fishy.
Well, you're gonna say be there for bingo, and I'm like, bingo will not be there for you.
Oh.
Well, bingo's tomorrow too.
Do I like vanilla Coke? No.
Ugh, that's so disgusting.
No.
What about pineapple Dr. Pepper?
I'm not a pineapple fan.
I don't like Dr. Pepper
at all. I've been drinking very little to no soda lately, though. Like a lot of water and then 1 tea a day.
Do you like hot tea or cold tea?
Well, it's room temperature tea, but it would be fine if it was cold. It's iced tea. Just don't
Could I
take up
vodka?
fridge space.
Yes, you could. Stormtrap has never understood the appeal of cola, and the appeal is there's caffeine in there, and then there's sugar. Both of those things cause a physical dependency, and so you drink the cola, and then you need the cola, and that's the appeal of cola. Just like coffee.
Pineapple Dr. Pepper thing. It's like it's seasonal, but there's pineapple Fanta.
I'm not a fan of pineapple in general. Geek Boy says, I don't do Coke, but I love the way it smells.
He uses his nose for his Coke and not his mouth.
24 entries for
okay, so let me pick the winner. The winner is going to be...
I will drink just about light or diet anything. Yeah, I am not a fan of Diet Coke. Coke Zero is okay. But if I'm going to drink a soda, I'm just going to drink the regular one. You don't like Dr. Pepper at all, Steven.
No,
Steven doesn't like cheese either. His taste is already questionable enough.
Kind of weird. What is the flavor? What's the flavor?
23 of them. Oh
no, Thorntrap is asking about cola. What is cola?
I don't know.
It's just it is. It's what it is. Anna Banana, welcome back. I'm rooting for Anna Banana because I still feel so bad for not clarifying. I don't think anyone is new to the wheel tonight, but it's a wheel of elimination. It's a wheel of you lose. So if
Bluefish is going to be the first out, and Thorntrap is going to win.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing any more entries, so I think we are good to spin. Yeah.
Okay. Did Anna Banana enter?
Yep.
Okay.
And here we go. Hopefully, well, let me increase volume. Hopefully the wheel sounds come through.
Shady Grady.
Sorry, Shady Grady.
Bluefish.
I was so close. That was second, first. Close enough.
Nathan Hubby.
Nathan.
Boots Cats.
Boots Cats.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger.
Darlene's Tanks.
Darlene.
SC Catahulas.
Cat House.
Geek BOI.
Geek Boy.
Anna Banana.
Anna Banana. But yes, improvement. You weren't the first off.
I made about halfway.
How long did it take Dee Dee to finally win something on the wheel?
3 years.
If you stick around for 3 years, maybe.
Renee D. Queer.
Renee.
Dixon's. Dixon Design.
Oh,
I was guessing when I said beach. And you, wow.
All right. Well, we'll stick around for a little while longer because Oinky said the secret word. Fuck.
Which was? Oh.
So go ahead and enter hashtag tape while we're doing this to win a pack of Aquarium background tape.
So, fun fact here. Jenna is the one who comes up with the secret word every week. And then she has to message it to Matt to set it up with the Fishfam link bot.
Did you just say no, nothing, just say the word and then wait for him to respond?
Well, I said the secret word is.
No, I would have just been like, fuck, and just send that message and let it like marinate there for like 24 hours of him being like, what's going on?
By the way, give Oinky her 5 points for saying the secret word.
I'm proud of you, Oinky.
Why do I have to be so polite? Yeah.
Y'all know there's very little censorship that happens in this stream. Just, don't badmouth people, no religion, no politics, and we're all good. Let the fucks fly freely.
I feel like Boots, Cat, and Matt talk privately for that to be her guess.
Stan Pittman.
Sorry, Stan.
Gina's Reef.
Sorry, Gina.
Caitlin DeRosier.
Sorry, Caitlin. So I could talk like on Steam. So on SteamPot's member streams, the new trend is just saying cunt like a lot.
I got muted somehow.
Edie's
Who
been dead.
muted me?
You? I don't know.
Not me. Sorry, Dee Dee.
Branton Lightcap.
Brenton.
The Nano Aquarium Guy.
Chelsea's favorite word. Jay.
Mystery Snail Guardian.
That was on the line.
Passing Wind.
Passing Wind.
Oink Master Supreme Forev.
Oinky. Final Four, Alishon, Only Oscars, Daniel Velez, and Thorntrap.
You think they all have a hat?
Daniel Velez.
I bet they know hatted people.
I bet they all have a head.
Oh, the person Annette said was going to win is still on the wheel.
Shh, don't jinx it.
Only Oscar.
Sorry, June. But ha!
Oh.
You were off by one for both names.
Jenna's fault. She jinxed it. She had to point it out.
I mean, I would still say that's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Alishon, congrats. I think I have Alishon's address. If you haven't moved.
I don't know that we've ever sent him anything.
Well, let me go to the thing, to the Go Shippo. I feel like he has sent me something, but I don't know if I saved the address.
What has he sent you?
He sent me a CO2 regulator, I believe. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
you bought one from him. He didn't just like out of the generosity of his heart send you a CO2 regulator.
Well, it was for Vinay's auction, so it was still like a generosity thing.
Yeah, but not specifically to you. He doesn't like you that much.
Oh, okay.
Just
thanks for
making sure.
I do have it. Okay.
But do you? Can you verify?
Well, I will call it out on stream. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Annette, can you send Oinky your address?
I did.
Okay.
So The hashtag.
How do I know if I won?
We haven't done the for the aquarium background tape. Which, to clarify, aquarium background tape is to tape aquarium backgrounds to your aquariums with the tape.
On the background? Or on the front?
You know, you can do whatever you would like to do.
I can tape your eyes. So you go to bed.
Can plecos have watermelon rind?
I don't know. Never tried it.
You just have to be careful with as long as it's just the rind and not the actual watermelon, because watermelon is high in sugar and you don't want to be adding that into your tank.
Yeah, very
important. That's how it goes with snails.
It's probably not harm. I mean, you can try it, see if they go for it without with the watermelon part on it. It's probably not harmful because I know there are some fish that will eat it.
Johnny says yes, but they prefer the fruit. Yes, just so you're clear, there is not like a background folded up in here.
Just tape. Just tape your background. You provide the background. But that's the beauty of the aquarium background tape, is that you get to choose the background and then either make it or buy it or whatever. And then the tape is what makes sure that background is on your tank. That's the benefit of the tape.
You can put the background on the front, but then you have to call it aquarium front ground tape.
Or foreground. You can just paint your own scape. You put the background on the front of the tank and then spin the tank around backwards. Tape the
All
box.
I pictured was you spinning its full tank and just the water going.
Put your tank on a lazy Susan.
Yeah. Thoughtful and practical.
Okay.
That would be a great background, just like a fish tank just spinning around.
So can Zen type in the correct wording? I mean, it's not technically grammatically correct.
Pick someone. Now, one thing to understand is that it is against the law to use this tape for anything else but your aquarium. So don't.
What?
You heard me.
Is that written on the back?
No, but he said it on the internet, so it's true.
It's unlawful.
Well, I'm sure once it's on your eyeballs, it's not going to have any branding, so it's just going to be normal tape. Rigged.
Okay, Zen, we have your address.
What kind of background you got? People wouldn't lie on the internet. Now look,
but AI would.
If someone on panel disagreed with me, that becomes the new fact. So just so you know, it's currently against the law to use the aquarium background tape on something other than your aquarium until someone else says that they disagree. That's all it takes.
Well, I'm sure certain people that have used it are not in jail. So
because they weren't caught.
Have you been in touch with them lately?
Yes, Jenna. Have you been arrested?
I've only used it on my background.
He uses it as a doorstop.
Renee is fact checking. I'm sorry, Renee. It doesn't count if you say it from chat. Only people with the camera on them have the credibility to make things up. So don't have any yet. Actually have 4 backgrounds I haven't bothered to put on. Most of my tanks still have the inside the Aquarium sticker as a background. Sweet.
Wait. Yeah.
What the background is the wall. Can you tape the aquarium to the wall? For a little while. Very briefly. To the back window of my car.
I was just talking to Steven about this. Somebody was talking on a stream. Was it in a stream? or were we talking in a chat about?
I mean, I was giving someone access to a movie, and I think that's when we were talking about it. And then also like on Aquarium Adventures, we were comparing the sizes of our Plex servers as well.
But I think we were talking about Napster.
Yeah.
And LimeWire. And I was telling Steven that I used Kazaa and my cousin used BearShare. BearShare is that like Grinder. No, BearShare is like Kazaa and Napster. It wasn't.
That's great.
No, that would be a topic Jenna is talking about.
Can it be used for the side ground?
I will allow it.
It's only illegal if you get caught. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
We can swear, though.
I mean, Google decides what gets through.
By the way, I verified before I sent this word in. I went to 10 streams and checked what was the most common of the curse words that is said every stream, and I verified that it has been said in chat and picked up by mods and non-mods.
So you just went Control F on all the words?
Mm-hmm.
No.
She was cursing up a storm on her keyboard.
You can go to YouTube and you can put a thing that shows like all of the comments retroactively, and you can search them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You searched the words. You typed the words to search them.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I please personally say the word? No.
No.
She refuses. Okay. Yeah, head hurts. Sorry, I'm going to end the stream about half an hour early, but we will see you next week, and hopefully I will like have slept and feel better.
Maybe.
So, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming, and appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.